Tomb Raider, the series that many may have discovered via the rebooted series, but many will know Lara from her classic appearance. To this day, you will find fans of both. So much so that you may have come across a fan remake of Tomb Raider 2, titled Tomb Raider Dagger of Xian. A remake that faithfully remakes a portion of the main game while adding some creative flair to enhance the experience and world of the game a lot more. So join me as we take a quick dive into this fan remake and what the demo has to offer. So first up, as soon as you boot into the game, you are greeted with that familiar theme tune of the classic games. This is part of the OST that was done by the talented Dean Copry. The theme itself really does take me back, and to hear a newer version of it is the first of many treats this game has to offer. The overall presentation is amazing, and the neat little extras too are super good, but we'll come back to those later. Booting into the game, the cinematics are also redone, and boy do they look amazing. Then dropping into the first environment, you can see the first instance of a classic level being redone, but with some improvements compared to the original level's design. Personally, I find this as a more welcome change, as it allows for you to get into the action much more quickly and learn the controls better, when compared to the original design, which was frustrating to some players of the time. The whole redesign of the levels as a whole are very welcome and add so much more to the game overall as well. Like the addition of the extra bits of platforming, and seeing the waterfall with the sun bouncing off of it is just a nice beautiful touch to the whole thing, as well as the spawn change location of the tigers as well. Honestly, I could go on all day about the level design, but we'd be here all day appreciating every little minuscule detail. So let's move on to character and NPC models, shall we? Lara's model, much like the gameplay mechanics, stays rather faithful to the original design. She looks a lot like her render art, as well as how her PS2 game models were as well. Also, a variation of her classic outfit is included, something I can appreciate a lot. It's clear that a lot of love has gone into these outfits. Also, if you happen to have already downloaded the latest version that had a hotfix, the dev added some unlockable outfits as well. These outfits are outfits Lara has worn throughout her classic era games. These include the Assault Corps outfit, South Pacific, and the Nevada outfit as well. These are very well made and stay true to the overall original designs, and honestly it's fun replaying this demo with the different outfits available and wearing them throughout the demo as well. The Tiger model too looks great and looks as ferocious here as it did way back in the PS1 days too. Though while other outfits are not available in the game, you can look at the character models in the characters tab and also get a look at what the redesigned Winston looks like. You know, the guy we all locked in the freezer because we found it funny. Right? One neat feature that got added with the demo's earlier updates was the addition of a photo mode for the game. While a little limited, the photo mode, much like any game with this feature, allows you to pull off some amazing screenshots, and combining the photo mode features with how beautifully rendered this game is, it can produce some amazing results, and honestly, I could mess with it for hours. Looking at how this fan remake has been handled, it kinda gives me vibes that come from playing the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy, in the sense that while the graphics and certain aspects have been enhanced or had something added onto it or slightly changed, the gameplay itself still feels the same as when we all played it when we had it back on the PS1. This is the same as Spyro, Shadow of the Colossus remake, and Final Fantasy VII's remake as well. I think any remakes of all titles, be them fan remakes or official ones, should try to follow this kind of idea when remaking classics, as both old and new can accept the remake, and it feels like a new experience overall too for everybody. But then, will this fan remake ever turn from a demo into a full game? According to Nico Boss via a Twitter reply, it won't be a full game he will do, and it may be someone else who does it, so here's hoping the demo lays down some groundwork to see a full fan remake of the whole game, and not something that will be long forgotten. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. It was fun to do, and I'm hoping to do more varied stuff like this in the future, so thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.